we're still looking at our slides, and you guys can see the one that is currently up there. And that is that the NFL Players Association is actively studying medical marijuana use for its players. And there's some great statistics out there that around, and they want to research it to see if this is a better option for players during their careers, but more importantly, after their careers, after they have put their body on the line and gone through numerous surgeries, potential concussions. It's a sport that is very physically oriented, and there are people that have permanent broken fingers, permanent like stuff in their knees, permanent like cartilage and stuff in their knees that is displaced, so they can't walk. And so they're looking at, is this an alternative to the opiate-based medicines and the traditional painkillers that we have? And so they're looking into it. They're opening it up, and they're saying that they're open to exploration. And then on the right-hand side of the slide, you can see where it says each of the owners support additional study and discussion regarding the league's stance on medical and recreational use. The majority of the sample size supports a decriminalization of marijuana that would make it more difficult for players to be suspended. So given that, Kara or Sean, any reactions to that?
It's interesting that this is, I don't know if it's correlated or if it's caused by the fact that, we have a big opioid problem in this country. And I know the NFL's been doing this for a while, or at least there's been, slowly been players at least that have come out. Ricky Williams was one of the earliest from when I would remember. And I know that in other sports, including, I always go back to the UFC because that's what I'm most familiar with. It's sort of a fight there, but they're so young as a company that it's kind of being it's a whole different direction from them. They recently had like a fighter who was using CBD oils in the after fight, and he got which have no hallucinogenic effects or anything like that. So he was fined. So it's definitely something that's going around throughout sports, and so I think it's very important that. And just a very big news that the NFL has decided that it's something that it's at least worth looking into because they have so much power, really, and influence, really. So.
Yeah, my thinking was that the organizations that are kind of trying to get ballot initiatives and like NORML and things like that, they need to start working with the NFL. The NFL could become a leader in bringing some of these ideals to the at least the public forefront if they're doing research and if they're allowing people to kind of look into that as an issue and as a potential solution.
Right. Exactly. And in the long run, I think all it'll do is really help the company. I mean, they need to look at it if they want to. They can just look at it in that way. If they're not willing to do it for the right reasons, which one would argue is, player health, then in the long run, if it helps with player health, maybe it, makes their careers a little longer because, they're tragically short in most cases. And that's going to help the NFL financially because it's just, going to be better football players are going to be able to play longer. And so, if it has that good and that big of a therapeutic effect, it's obviously something that in the long run is going to benefit everyone.
Yeah. So a couple of comments just from folks that are out there. Cindy, so good to see you as usual. She says they better keep pre-existing condition coverage or most of us are screwed. Jupiter Judy obviously agreed with her. So welcome to both of you. And Eddie, how are you? Eddie also said RIP Ryan when he turned into Mr. Roboto and left. So we appreciate you guys sticking through our technical glitches, but you all are used to that in this digital age and watching stuff on YouTube. So we appreciate it. And we appreciate you being here. Cindy also said everyone probably has some pre-existing condition that a wily insurance company might try to find and exploit. So that's back on our ACA topic. And then Judy said that she didn't have any cartilage left in her knees at age 45, so she knows firsthand about the importance of looking into alternative medicines and painkillers.